Is Fabio Wardley the next heavyweight challenger for the undisputed king of the heavyweight division, Oleksandr Usyk? That's what we thought, right? When the fight between Parker and Wardley was announced, was confirmed, it had us believing, the fans, that the winner of that fight gets a crack at Oleksandr Usyk. I mean, I'm sure I heard Frank Warren say this a couple of times. A lot of people in the media were talking about experts, etc., etc. We was all led to believe that that is definitely the fight. The winner between Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley will challenge Oleksandr Usyk. I mean, even Oleksandr Usyk's manager or advisor, one of those, I think his advisor, he came out a week before the fight between Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley, and he told basically the world that Tyson Fury is no longer in consideration. Like, he's not in contention to fight Oleksandr Usyk. They've already fought twice. There's nothing there. There's no motivation for Oleksandr Usyk to fight Tyson Fury, right? That's what we heard. I'm sure I've got a quote somewhere because I remember I dropped a video on it. Now, I've just got some information that's gonna have you second guessing the whole situation, right? Because it's got me thinking, what the hell? Because listening to Uncle Frank before the fight between Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley, he was talking about, yo, these guys have got the winner fight Oleksandr Usyk. That's what we were led to believe. And of course, Fabio Wardley himself called out Oleksandr Usyk in the ring on Saturday night after the blockbuster fight against Joseph Parker, which he won via TKO. Epic battle. So Fabio Wardley himself, he believes that he's next in line for Oleksandr Usyk. As the boxing fans, we also believe that. But I've just listened to Uncle Frank, aka Frank Warren, the head of Queensbury Promotions, and he's not really guaranteeing Fabio Wardley a title shot against Oleksandr Usyk next up, which has got me confused. Because I thought that fight is next up. Like, so have you guys at home as well. I thought that was a shoo-in. I mean, who else should Oleksandr Usyk fight, if not Fabio Wardley, who's deserved it, who just defeated the number 2 ranked heavyweight in the world in Joseph Parker, who was on a hot streak, hot form themselves. I just don't get it. Now, I'm trying to paint a picture for you here, yeah? You're gonna understand where I'm getting at, yeah? I'm just trying to paint a picture. Hold on, don't get bored, don't tune out yet. I'm gonna play you a video from Uncle Frank immediately. This was right after Wardley stopped Joseph Parker, yeah? So the presenter asked Frank Warren, what's next for Fabio Wardley? This is what Uncle Frank said.
Usyk next for Fabio?
Sorry?
Is it Oleksandr Usyk next for Fabio?
It is. If he doesn't do it, then he'll be stripped and he'll be declared champion. Fabio is now the WBA and WBO interim champion. So that's it now.
So you just heard what Uncle Frank said. He just stated that Fabio Wardley is next up for Oleksandr Usyk. If Oleksandr Usyk doesn't want to fight Fabio Wardley, he either has to vacate or he's going to get stripped. And then Fabio Wardley gets elevated to champion, or he has to fight for a vacant title, whatever. That's Uncle Frank telling us that. Yeah, that was immediately after Fabio Wardley stopped Joseph Parker on Saturday night at the O2. Now, fast forward 48 hours later, Uncle Frank goes and does an interview on TalkSport. He's asked the same question. Is Fabio Wardley next up for Oleksandr Usyk? Or is Tyson Fury next up for Oleksandr Usyk? Like, listen, I want to let you listen to the clip and then you make up your own minds about it at home. Listen up.
You sat with Tyson. I was sitting behind you on Saturday night, and Tyson said recently that, yeah, he wants to fight again, and he would want to fight Usyk again. Who would you prioritise, Frank? Because you promote Tyson and you also promote Wardley.
I can't prioritise either of them.
because it's Usyk who'll make the decision. That's him. He's the guy. He's the guy in the driving seat. Who he wants, what he wants to do, and where he wants to go.
Well,
That's gotta
let
be
me
his
phrase it
choice.
in another way, Frank. Would you rather make Tyson against Usyk for a third time, or would you rather make the fight that would be Fabio Wardley against Usyk?
I'd like to make both the fights because that's the position I'm in. So, you're not going to get me on that, Jim. They're both fights.
This is the shit that I don't like from Uncle Frank. I just don't understand his fascination with Tyson Fury. I mean, Fabio Wardley just went through a war with Joseph Parker, yeah? That was a war, trust me. He felt the pain in there. Although he came out with a win, he felt the pain, man. He could have lost that fight. He could have easily also lost that fight. Fabio Wardley beats Justice Huni, another tough fight that he was losing. Both fights he was losing on the card. And because of his determination, because of his grit, he managed to pull it off. Pulled it out the bag and finish both fights. Now you're trying to tell me he does not deserve a title shot against Oleksandr Usyk. You're trying to tell me Tyson Fury, who's lost twice, back-to-back defeats against Oleksandr Usyk, hasn't fought for over a year, I believe. You're trying to tell me that it's up to Usyk? According to Uncle Frank, it's up to Usyk who he fights next. Come on, get out of here, man. Why can't Uncle Frank give us a definitive answer when he's asked by the presenter, Jim White? Shout out to Jim White, Talk Sport, who asked him a straight question. Uncle Frank couldn't even answer it. This is the shit I don't like. If I'm Fabio Wardley, I'm having a word with Uncle Frank. They can't do you like this, my brother. Don't let them do you like this, man. Don't let them play this game with you. This is the type of shit that happened to Joseph Parker for the longest, for years. Uncle Frank, listen, if you allow Uncle Frank to just run things here, control the narrative and everything, yeah, Fabio Wardley is going to miss out on a world title shot. He's going to go to Uncle Frank's baby, Tyson Fury. I don't know what Tyson Fury has over Uncle Frank. I don't know. Has he got any pics? Do you know what I mean? What has he found in that closet? Bro, it's weird. It's madness. Why does Uncle Frank love Tyson Fury so much? I don't get it. Tyson Fury does not deserve a fight against Oleksandr Usyk, man. None of us agree with it. None of the fans agree with it. But Uncle Frank, when pressed by the journalists, yeah, he couldn't even answer the question. He couldn't say whether he wants Fabio Wardley to fight Oleksandr Usyk or Tyson Fury. He just said, I would love to make both fights. You can't make both fights, mate. Make one. And you know damn well, by the sentiment of the public, we want to see Fabio Wardley fight Oleksandr Usyk because he deserves it. Because he's put a work in. Come on, do not treat Fabio Wardley like this. Please. Please. Don't do this. This is the type of shit that I don't like to see in boxing. And this is the type of shit that a lot of fans are fed up with when it comes to these promoters, man. Especially Uncle Frank, man. Because he's been doing this the longest, man. He has favorites. You need to stop that. Stop having favorites. Let's go by meritocracy. How about that, Uncle Frank? Fury's had his time. He's had his turn. He's had his chances. He's had his opportunities. It's Fabio Wardley's time. Let the boy shine, man. Win, lose or draw, he deserves a crack at the undisputed king, Oleksandr Usyk. Don't give me this bullshit about, oh, it's up to Usyk who he wants to fight. No, stop deflecting, man. Stop deflecting. Stop this nonsense. Please. Oleksandr Usyk's advice already came out and clearly stated to the rest of the world. He said that chapter is closed. They don't want to fight Fury. They do not want to fight Fury. Why is Fury's name keep coming back? This is what gets on my nerves. We don't want to see Fury versus Usyk. It's Fabio Wardley's time. It's his time. It's his turn to shine. Let him have this title opportunity. Please, do not rob him. Don't do Fabio Wardley the way you did Joseph Parker. Please, Uncle Frank, stick to your word. You told us that the winner of Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley fights Oleksandr Usyk. Let's stick to that, mate. That is the plan. Let's go ahead with that. Because I'm telling you right now, mate, if Tyson Fury was to get the Usyk fight, there'll be an uproar, mate. We're boycotting that fight. I'm keeping it real, keeping it straight. I don't care. We're boycotting it. I don't give a shit. I want to leave it at that, man. I get a bit pissed off when Uncle Frank does dumb media interviews like this, mate. Gets on my nerves, mate. Fabio Wardley, if I'm you, I'm knocking at Uncle Frank's door. I'm ringing him right now. I'm like, yo, sir, please do not say that again on radio, mate. I'm next up. I'm making sure I put my health, my life on the line on Saturday night against Joseph Parker, mate. I could have got knocked out unconscious, mate. Yeah, but I came through sheer courage, heart, and grit. Do not embarrass me like that, mate. Do not disrespect me like that, mate. I deserve a title shot ahead of your baby, your lover boy, Tyson Fury, man. Get the hell out of here. My people, let me know your thoughts in the comments, man. What do you think about Uncle Frank? You think he's trying to play the same games he did with Joseph Parker, trying to do it to Fabio Wardley again? I think so. We need to stop him. We need to call him out on the bullshit. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, my people. I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. It's me, your boy Enzo, the realest in the game. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe because you're really going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.